Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to the live stream, you guys. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I do hope you're all doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. I have not done a live stream in so very long, and I do apologize for that. I've just been, taking things one step at a time in my own life. So when I get these messages, when I am in a moment where I can be in peace and quiet to channel messages from the divine, I'm always open to sharing them with you guys. We're just going to take a couple of seconds to let more people come in to the chat because you guys already know we do live streams spontaneously. But I always keep them up so that everyone can have a chance to watch when their time allows. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? I'm seeing you guys in the chat. It's just a very powerful message and reminder that I want to give to you guys. Oh, I'm so happy to be chatting with you all. I'm so happy to see all of you in the live chat. Looks like we have some new people that joined our channel too. I'm seeing some profile pics, some names that I remember, but I'm also seeing some new faces. If you're new to the channel, let me know. Comment new if you are. Aw, I'm so happy to be connecting with you guys. Oh my gosh. Hello to my beautiful people. I haven't connected with you guys on live in so long, so I'm just enjoying the moment. So let's get started, okay? The message, as you can see from the title of the video, when you pray for something and God blesses you, it is important to pray for the wisdom to maintain the blessing. Too many times have I heard stories of, people being blessed and they end up misusing, mishandling the blessing. And therefore, the blessing doesn't last long in their hands. Pray for wisdom to maintain the blessing. Pray for the wisdom to know how to handle the blessing, how to use the blessing, and who to share the blessing with. For those of you who have been blessed with gifts, talents, skills, knowledge, and wisdom, please do not allow yourself to be exploited. When God blesses you with gifts and talents and skills and wisdom and knowledge, the first thing you should ask yourself is, who should I share my gifts, talents, skills, and skills with? Do I share it with the ignorant, people who choose to be ignorant, people who won't even listen to you? Next thing you know, you're wasting your time, right? You're sharing your gifts, you're sharing your skills, your talents, your experience, your knowledge, and your wisdom with people who are not even listening, with the ignorant minded. Do I share it with people who want to exploit me for my gifts, for my skills, for my talents? The people who have their own selfish wants and desires, the people who have their own agendas, and they want to use your gifts, your skills, and your talents to take them to where they want to go in life. Be careful. When you receive the gift, when you receive the blessing, pray for the wisdom to maintain the blessing. What does it mean to maintain something? Right? It's to keep it going, to continue it, to support it. Right? To nurture it, to feed it, to sustain it, to nourish it. You have to pray for the wisdom so that you can be guided to the right people, places, and things to share the blessing with. Pray for wisdom to make good decisions. So that when you receive the blessing, you won't go and make a stupid decision, a reckless decision, a careless decision. Next thing you know, you've sabotaged yourself from enjoying your blessing. For those of you, and the blessing is going to come in various forms. Some of you were blessed with gifts and skills and talents, and I pray that you will be guided to the right people to share your gifts, talents, and skills with. I pray that you will have the discernment to choose the people, places, and things wisely who you will be sharing your gifts, talents, and skills with. Discernment is so important. I was on social media the other day. There was a TikToker, and she was very wise. She said, know the difference between when you have a seat at the table versus when you are on the menu, when you've been put on the menu. Know the difference. Some of you are so fascinating. God has blessed you with so many gifts and talents and skills, and you're fascinating to people. But you need discernment when it comes to choosing the friends, the lover, the partnerships, the business partnerships that you're going to be in. Are they fascinated with you for all the right reasons, or are they seeing you as an object of their desire, a tool? Know the difference when you're being invited to places. Are you being invited because you have a seat at the table, or because they put you on the menu? Is what this young lady said. And it was so wise of her. Sometimes people will invite you because they want to use you. They want to invade you. They want to see what they can take from you. Some of you will be, receiving invites from people. Discern it. Why are they inviting me here? Are they genuinely interested in me? Or am I an object of their fascination? Are they going to treat me like a person? Or are they going to exploit me? Do I have a seat? Or am I on the menu? Does that make sense, you guys? Some of you, your blessings will come in the form of financial abundance. And when God blesses you financially, pray for wisdom on how do you handle the finances? How do you handle this financial blessing? Who do you share it with? Don't share it with the greedy and entitled, people who are able-bodied. They're able-bodied, as in they're able to go and work, to go and make a life for themselves, to sustain themselves, but they want to preserve themselves and use your hard-earned rewards. Or do I give to those who are truly in need, those who truly need assistance, those who truly have done the work, but they just need a little push. They just need a little guidance. They just need some resources to help them get to where they passionately want to go? Or do I give to the users? It's a matter of both wisdom and discernment. And those are two things that you should pray for. The spirit of wisdom and the spirit of discernment. It's so important to carry the spirit of discernment and the spirit of wisdom. It'll guide you rightfully in life. It will allow you to see through people's facade, their mask that they wear. It will allow you to see what the physical eyes can't see. Some of you, your blessings, it's in the form of a partnership. You being blessed with your ideal partner, your ideal lover. You know, the one who you've been waiting for, the one who you've been working so hard on yourself, that divine relationship, that divine counterpart. Some call it your kingdom spouse, your kingdom wife, your kingdom husband, your God-ordained partner. Some of you, that's your blessing. And so when you receive them, when you receive that person, you receive your divine partner, pray for the wisdom so that you won't sabotage the relationship, you know, by continuing toxic habits from your past, unhealthy behavior, unhealthy mentality. Pray that you will have the wisdom to be the best partner that you can be for your lover. It's like, God has given me this person. Now how? What can I do to be the best that I can be to maintain this relationship so that things won't go wrong? You know, how can I work with my partner? How can I, have a greater understanding of how can I be a good husband? How can I be a good wife? How could I be a good girlfriend? How can I be, it's just all about wisdom. It's like the blessing is here. It's in your hands now. How are you going to keep it? How are you going to continue it? How are you going to nurture it and nourish it? It's wisdom. The wisdom's going to help you to make good judgment, good decisions. All right. Pray for wisdom. When God blesses you, pray for wisdom. Some of you guys have incredible partnerships work partnerships that are coming in. How do you choose the right people, right? The right people, places, and things. Ask yourself, is this friendship? Is this relationship? Is this business partnership? Is this partnership an equal give and take partnership? That's how you'll know if someone has the right intentions for you. Are they just wanting to take and take and take and take from you, but they're not giving anything back to you? If it's a friendship, is this a friend who only, they want you to be in their life, but they're not an active participant in your life? They want you to be there for them to vent and rant and, make you the Dr. Phil in their life. Those friends that only call you when they need something or they need to vent. You're no one's therapist. Those friends who they're not active in your personal life, but they want you to, they want to be seen with you out in public, right? The ones who only invite you out for a good time, but they're never really there for you. You keep on adding and adding into other people's lives. Are you receiving anything in return? So that's my take on it. Ask yourself, any partnership, whether it's a romantic partnership, a platonic partnership, a business partnership, is it an equal give and take connection? Are they adding anything into your life? Because that's one thing that the takers, people who like to take, people who like to use, they love unequal give and take partnerships. The users, the narcissists, the opportunists, the greedy, and the entitled, they love to take and take and take, but they will not give you anything in return. That's how you spot them. That's how you spot a person's motive. That's how you spot their motive. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a lover, an acquaintance, a coworker, a business partnership. You want to know their motive? Watch how they behave in your life. Are they adding? Are they giving anything? Or are they just always trying to take from you? Take your time, take your money, take your resources, take your knowledge, your wisdom, your gifts, your skills. Don't let people exploit you to get to where they want to go. That's how you can tell. Some of you are even in your season of receiving. You're going to be encountering people, if this hasn't happened already, you're going to be encountering people who just want to give. They just want to spoil you. They just want to lavish you in the best of the best things. They just want to gift you, take care of you. Truly, some of you are really in your season of receiving because you did the work in your season of sowing, right? You did the work. So I would hate for you to be in your season of receiving only for you to put yourself in unequal give and take partnerships where you're supposed to be receiving, but here you are giving and giving and giving and giving to the point where you're being deprived. Don't sell yourself short. People will take advantage of you if you allow it. Yeah. Be very, very careful. I've had my fair share of I've had my fair share of encountering, users and opportunists and the narcissists, the takers. I've had my fair share. So if you ask me, Dream, well, advise me, how can I really spot these sorts of, people, these sorts of false people? Ask yourself, is this an equal give and take, or are they taking so much? And when I say taking, it doesn't even always have to be taking something physical from you. It could even be something as general as like someone wanting to know too much about you and not giving you any details about their life. Right? Asking you all sorts of nosy questions. They want to know every single details of your life, but they don't share a single thing about themselves. If they had a genuine interest in you, they would share something about themselves. They want to know too much about you so that they can see how they can use you. The more information you give narcissistic people, the more they can use that information against you, the more they can see what they can get from you. You know, those people who see others as a supply, like when you need something, you know how when you need something, you go to the store to get it? That's how narcissistic people treat human beings. They see people as a supply. But how can they know what kind of supply they can get from you? By invading your privacy, by knowing every details of your life. That way they can know what supplies they can get from you, how they can use you. Does that make sense, you guys? Privacy is protection. So when I say the takers, don't just think materially. Even those who are takers when it comes to not just knowing information, but your time. They want to take your time. They want you to be present in their life, but they will never devote a second of their time in your life. Right? I had to talk to a relative of mine about this. She was telling me how she had a friend who would only would invite her to places, but then when she would invite this friend to places, this friend would never go. So I said, well, that's not a friend. She's using you to accompany her to these places. Right? So we talked about the takers, the ones who will take information from you. They'll use you for information to see how they can use you or how they can use that information to go where they want to go. We're talking about the takers when it comes to time, the time takers. My goodness. The ones who want to take your time, but they will never share their time with you. When you need them the most, they will not be there. Right? There's so many types of takers out there. Some that'll take your time, your energy. Some that'll take your money. Don't get me started on those. The ones who want you to use your resources. They want you to use your resources, your funds, as they save their own. Don't you ever let somebody play you like that. We call them the ones who are seeking a sponsor. They want you to sponsor their life. They want you to spend your money as they save theirs. You are no one's sponsor. Right? Just be careful. Be very, very, very careful. Even for those of you who have skills and talents, protect it. Protect your blessings. God didn't give it to you for you to be exploited. It's precious. Be selective. Be picky with who gets access to you. You are a valuable person. Something that's valuable is rare. You know, you look at a diamond or you look at gold. It's highly valuable. So it's rare. It's rare for it to, it's rarely accessible. You know? The more valuable something is, the less accessible it is. Some of you who are so talented and skilled, be careful of those who really just want to exploit you, those who want to use you. Be careful of the copycats. They want to get real close and personal. They want to see your work. They want to see your skills, you know, everything about you just to take your work. Be careful. Those of you who are brilliant-minded, intelligent, creatives, artistic, innovatives, don't let anyone steal your work. It's not about being stingy. It's about being protective. All right. So I'm going to end the reading or the live. I'm definitely going to upload a reading today. I should probably get started on it. But thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I really hope that you will receive this message with an open heart. All right. Thank you guys so much for your support. Take care, everyone. Many blessings to you.